Hello everyone, this is Gary with your cards of the day, and I have a couple of new friends with me today, which are these two stones. The one here is another piece of angelite, which is a stone of connection to the higher realms and also communicating and speaking your truth. And I already had one piece of this, but I didn't have a flat stone, so that arrived this morning. And the other one is another spiritual connection stone. This one is seraphinite, which is a healer and it works on all the chakras, in particular the heart chakra. So I have both of those with me today. And your cards are from 3 decks. We have the Druid Tarot, we have the Wildwood Tarot in the middle, and I've also drawn a Druid animal card today. So let's look at your first card. And this is the Tower. Now, again, this is a card that causes quite a lot of trepidation and fear with people because it's quite an emotive and evocative image. My feeling with this card is that this is very clearly about stripping away old attitudes and old ways of thinking, perhaps even old behavior patterns today. It's making a change, really breaking down the walls that are stopping us and breaking down barriers as well. I'm particularly drawn to the fact we've got part of the tower crumbling after being struck by the lightning, and in this instance I'm thinking of ourselves as being trapped within the tower, and so the lightning strike is freeing us from these problems and issues and things that have been holding us back for such a very long time. So this to me really does feel like a breaking out and a renewal in a sense, so that we're now able to get free of the things that were holding us back. Now your second card today is the Guardian. Now this is card 15 within the Wildwood, and this would be roughly equivalent in a standard deck to the Devil. Now what I'm particularly drawn to with this card, if you can see, is this road here, this path. And what I see with this is that this road is the road that we need to travel. Now you can look at the Guardian himself in a number of different ways. You can look at him as being someone who is blocking us from going down that path. So perhaps we need to find a way to reason with him or a way to get around him so that we may proceed. He's not armed. If you notice, he doesn't have any weapons. So it's not necessarily that he is going to block us aggressively or that he is going to stop us physically. But I do feel there will be a degree of communicating with him and earning his respect and earning the chance to travel along that path. Now the other side of that is that you can look at him as being someone who is there to protect those who are already on the path. So he is there as a checkpoint, so that if anybody else wishes to join the path, they can. But he will be there to keep those who are already on this journey safe. So I do feel this is about traveling your path today, really doing the things that you need to do and the things that you want to, the things that are in your heart. That is what I'm getting from this, is travel what is in your heart and be guided along that path, but also be protected and guarded while you are on that path as well. And you'll also notice that it's a mountain that you're traveling into, so you're going deep inside. So this could, as well as being physical things, this could as well be a spiritual thing, that you're traveling internally to discover yourself. And of course, whilst doing that, that is something that's very important to be protected and to have a guardian. So I feel there's a very strong message there with this card today. And your third card is horse. which is this beautiful white mare prancing around in the hillside. We have a carving into the hillside of a horse here, and the beautiful sunshine above with a magnificent blue sky. Now, the horse is all about travel. It's about journeys and going where you need to go, going where you want to go, following your instinct, following your spirit. If you think of the horse as being a spiritual creature, it follows its own way, it follows its own path. We have the brilliance and the brightness and warmth of the sun over us, protecting us and nurturing us, and we have a beautiful blue sky, and everything is right with the world in a sense. So the other thing with the horse as well is the horse is very connected to the earth. It has its feet planted firmly on the ground. So I feel there is an element of the connection to Mother Earth here, as well as the fatherly masculine energy of the sun. So if we look at the three cards we have today, we have the Tower, which splits away and destroys and eliminates, perhaps is a better word, all the negative, unhelpful, unwanted things from our lives. Ways of thinking, ways of acting perhaps, patterns and attitudes. We have the Guardian, who is our guide and our protector on our path. So he is there to ensure that we are safe and that we can undertake the journey suggested in his card. And we have the journey itself, the spirit, traveling, exploring, and learning how to really be ourselves today. Interestingly enough, I looked up the numerology for today as well, and today's day 8, which is all about communication, movement, and really having that energy for success. So I think that actually ties in quite nicely here, because we have the energy in the sun, we have the communication, the dialogue with our guardian, and we have the movement in the horse. So, these have been your cards for today. I hope you've enjoyed them, and that you'll drop me some comments and some suggestions if you wish, and perhaps tell me a little bit about your journeys, inward and outward today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Blessings and love and light to all.